In the next few minutes, I'll show you how a professional services organization could run NetSuite to automate their operations in accounting and finance. Now, I've created a sales order here for the Abbott Inc., and the Abbott have actually engaged us to provide 20 hours of consulting services at $200 an hour. You'll notice here that we've actually got different types of billing schedules. NetSuite allows for different billing schedules depending on the needs of the customer. So you could have time and material, fixed bid, and also milestone billing, which we have set up for this one here. Now, you'll also notice that the sales order has a corresponding project. When we create the sales order, there is a process to establish the project. So let's go ahead and look at the project. So the project itself has a lot of attributes associated with it. We've got some tasks here, so we could set up Gantt style tasks here together with resource allocated to those tasks, budgets within those tasks, and various other ancillary processes that we can leverage off those tasks, including the completion of those tasks to trigger a milestone event that would automate the billing process. We've also got the ability to assign resources here. So we've got one resource here assigned to this particular project, and we can see some budget and allocation by hours as well as percentage of time over here. Under my financials, I can see that I've got different types of billing schedules set up. As I mentioned earlier, we can set up time and material, fixed bid, milestone, and a number of others as well. If I drill down into the milestone billing schedule, you can see here that we have very granular level milestone events that are tied to the completion of those tasks that I showed earlier. And you can see whether that task has been completed and the actual completion date, and that will trigger a billing process. Now, under my related records, I can see all of the transactions associated with this particular project. So you can see I've got my original sales order. I've also got an invoice here that was generated because of that first milestone event. I've also got the ability here to track time. So each individual can track time to a project, and depending on how you set up the billing schedule for the project itself, if this was time and material, I could go ahead and bill that time for any given resource as well. Under my work breakdown structure, I have specific costs, revenue, margin, and additional ancillary data points here that I can review on a project by project basis.